Hey everybody, it's the Ignited Coyote, Mrs. Coyote, and we're in Harlan still. Up here we're at the other end of the closed bridge at the coal monument. If you look through there, you can kind of see the coal monument. That's where we shot our flood footage and where we did a video on the coal monument. This morning we turn on the weather radio, and the National Weather Service is giving heavy rains for Monday, then a slight break on Tuesday, then rains Tuesday night into Thursday, heavy at time. Folks, pray that these weathermen are wrong. I'm sure the weathermen would be tickled to death to be wrong. They're saying that with the ground saturation, the rivers and streams start rising in southeast Kentucky almost immediately. The weatherman's been wrong before. You remember the old joke about the guy out in January said he was shoveling 2 feet of it partly cloudy off of his driveway. And like I said, I'm sure they'd be tickled to be wrong about this. What name is this, Coyote?
Yep.
So I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos, and thank everybody for praying and helping their neighbors. And we're just going to take a look around and see what's what on apparently the only pretty day we're going to get this week. Look at that, man. It is a beautiful day. Here, let's walk over here and take a closer look at this end of the bridge. I had a viewer say they'd like to see a little more of the bridge. Well, you can see a little more of it from the other side. Hey, this end has got a lot more vines on it. The water is up even with this bridge and the flood. It's a very old bridge. Hard to believe that little old river was doing what it was doing. And it's scary to think that in a couple of days it could be doing it again, maybe even worse. But like I said, it don't have to happen. They can be wrong. Now, we're not going to walk all the way over there. I've seen people do it, but I am not a skinny person. I'm not going to take a chance on it. I'm not a brave person either. Well, you can see, like I said, we stood right at the end of the bridge here, right over there, and did the video. Did a couple of videos over there, the flood and on the coal monument. Here's a bridge of the Harlan bypass, which we're basically under. We'll take a look at some other stuff, since we got nothing else to do. Hey folks, take a look at this abandoned Quick Mart and garage. This is a road leading down to the bridge I just came out of. This used to be a busy area. This was the only road. You'd come up 840 through Lowell, and if you want to go to Harlan, you go down through here across the bridge I just showed you, come out the coal monument and go on up to Harlan. When they built the bypass, that pretty much did this in. There used to be a bridge store down here right next to where I was videoing out. Full service, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Push button. I ain't gonna push that button. Yeah. Hey, let's go look at the other side of the bridge. Okay, we're on the other side. And see, this bridge is actually a lot longer than it looks. It's a double bridge, if you look. I really hate, there's not a lot of these bridges that are disappearing. I really hate to see it fall into ruin like this, and eventually they'll tear it down, no doubt. They've got one like this in Corbin that's just a single one, and they've made like a park out of theirs, a small park, and people takes pictures there. I've seen somebody not long ago taking bridal pictures there of a bride. I'd have loved to send them do something with this, because they got a lot more bridge to work with. See, right here is where we took some of our flood footage. Oh, and there's the coal monument. It still looks pretty sturdy. Look at the trees under there that got stuck from the flood water. Yeah, I think they could have done something really nice with this. I guess they just didn't have the money for it. Folks, there's something I want to show you up here. The water was in the road when I did the flood video and I couldn't get up there and show you. Let's go take a look. Folks, we're just up from the Old Tunnels Motel, not far from the coal monument, at the the Cumberland River diversion tunnels, no, the Clover Fork River diversion tunnels coming out of Everett's that took the river around Harlan and away from it. So let's take a look at what we couldn't see yesterday because there's water in the road. Tunnels comes through those mountains right there. I think there's 4 of them. It's been a while since I've been up here. I lost count. Looks like the lining they sprayed on, I think they call it shotcrete or something like that. Looks like it's coming off the rock above the tunnels. Yeah, there's 4 of them. You can see 3 from here. It sounds like the one you can't see is carrying most of the water right now. I'd love to have got a shot of those yesterday, and I could have. There was water in the road behind us, and up here the floodgate was closed, but I forgot that you can go up to Harlan and go up on Ivy Hill and come down that road right there and come down here. That crosses Ivy Hill. So yeah, I could have got down there, but that's a small road and I wouldn't have wanted to get in the way of any first responders or anything up there, but I hope I don't have another opportunity to show these full of water like it was yesterday. I'm sorry I missed it then, but I hope that's going to be the only opportunity for anybody to see these tunnels putting a lot of water out. There you go. There's one that's got most of the water coming through it now. See, they're well equipped to handle a lot of water. Because if you can see this one right here. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You see it's handling most of the water right now. The river's almost back to normal. The second one's handling some. The third and the fourth is just handling a little bit. The fourth one's actually, well, if you count from left, maybe that's the first one. But at any rate, you can see that they can handle a lot of water. You look over here, you can see what the flood washed up. Look at that. And that actually came through the tunnels. You would hope that those never get blocked by anything like that. Now, I'm pretty sure they have a plan for something like that. But these are the Clover Fork River diversion tunnels. This goes on down, just not far behind us, and joins the Martin's Fork and the Poor Fork and becomes the Cumberland, if I remember right. Look at that. There's somebody walking around down there. Looks like they're combing the river bank for treasure. Hey, I hear you can find a lot of stuff, especially after a flood. Stay safe, my friend. Alrighty, that's the flood tunnels. Let's go look at a couple other things. Wow. I don't know if you can see much of the sun there, that direction. Yeah.
All dusty. It's so nasty.
Yeah. It's dusty and nasty.
It smells good.
Well, move on. You don't have to smell it. Folks, we're coming up on the floodgate they had closed yesterday. There's a levee. There's a levee, and here's the floodgate. And this closed. We didn't have any access on this side. There's another shot of the other side of the levee.
It's red.
We've got a lot of Red Cross vehicles at the courthouse here. We'll go up here and I'm going to show you something else. We're at the Harlan Baptist Church, where the American Red Cross and the Harlan Baptist Church has set up a shelter for folks. I hope they won't need it much longer. I hope the predicted rains don't pan out. Got the doors open, they got people inside helping out. Welcome. Folks, if you've been in a disaster, a sign that says welcome like that can mean a lot. Folks, there's a lot of people helping these people. All you have to do, if you have access to a smartphone or a computer or a tablet or anything, you can Google who's helping people in your area. It won't be hard. Right here in Harlan in particular, there's a great group of people called Love from Harlan who's helping as many people as they can. I'll see if I put a link to them in the description section below this video. So look for that. was that, Mrs. Cody?
I think they're located in Harlan Center.
All right. Well, I'll see if I can put a link to them in the description section of the video. Another Red Cross van. And speaking of the love from Harlan, folks, we found this sitting at Harlan Center with love from Harlan. That's it. Okay. And I believe I'll be able to post a link to their website. That's it. That's their name. With love. And like I said, obviously the name goes right there outside of Harlan too. And this is Harlan Center, where a lot of places are operating out of. Hopefully it'll all be dying down. Everybody will be able to get back to normal lives, and it will not rain like the weatherman's saying it's going to do for the rest of the week. Is that right, Mrs. Coyote? There's a pumping station I showed you in the first video. They've done a good job because there's almost no water there. You can turn right up here.
I'll get out of this mud.
Yeah, I won't get in too much of this mud.
Turn right here.
Yeah,
maybe
turn
I
right
can
there.
avoid the mud.
Exactly what I was thinking about.
Let's see. Flood mud.
You know, almost got in this business.
Those trucks was in it too, looks like. Yep. They've not moved them.
Folks, we'll wrap this little video up right here at this barn. If you remember when I did the video on this barn, it was surrounded by water, and the news reported they'd been some horses rescued from the barn. They had to take them right up the railroad track there. I didn't get that on video, but apparently it was just before I shot my video, because I didn't see any sign of any animals in the barn there. But thank God they got out safely. And you can see the little old river down there now. Let's all pray it don't come back up in the next few days and it starts raining again. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing these videos on social media. You're appreciated. If you like my videos, if you like my channel, you're part of the United Coyotes family, and we love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.